And I won't let you choke on the noose around your neck, and I'll find strength in pain.
Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the weight loss secret that you already know. OMG. Let's just get into it. Something that is so important if you want to lose weight or just be healthy in general. I'm just focusing on weight loss because that's what I talk about a lot, but you know, it's all about that healthy lifestyle, so it doesn't really matter what you're into, what you're trying to achieve. This is gonna help you be healthier, trust me. So as I said, this is something that you guys probably already know and you're already doing every single day of your lives. I hope so anyway. Sleep. Ta-da! I know, it's really underwhelming, I'm sorry about it, but I really want to make this just to remind you guys about something that a lot of people neglect or even glamorize to neglect. So this video was actually inspired by Leesa, who sent me a mattress recently, which I have absolutely been loving, so I was so excited to work with them because, oh my goodness, the way that I love sleep and the way that they've helped me to sleep better, they now hold a special place in my heart and that will never leave. And that's just not because they're sponsoring this video, but also because I'm sleeping like a baby out here. So I'll be chatting about the mattress a little bit later on and how it's helped me sleep better. But basically, let's start off with why sleep is great for your health. And first of all, it's just because that is when you make all of your progress. When you sleep, you guys are out here busting your butts, working out hard, eating healthy, and then if you're not getting the adequate amount of sleep, then that is all for nothing, because that is when all of the goes down, if you know what I mean. So basically, whilst you're asleep, that is when your body is digesting, that is when your muscles are being repaired. All of these things are just like your body is like a little factory. Like imagine a little mini factory, not even a mini one, it's quite a large production to be honest with you, going on in your body and just working so many wonders. Like if you guys watched one of my latest videos where I went to interview students with the NHS, I was talking about how one of my favorite facts was that the way you actually lose fat from your body is through your breath. So every time you breathe, you're actually breathing out fat. Well, if you're losing weight, you'd be breathing out fat. So you do a lot of breathing whilst you're sleeping, and that's why when you wake up, you're like, oh my gosh, I lost 2 pounds from yesterday, like last night basically. But you know what I mean. I would say personally for me, the sweet amount of sleep that I can get is anywhere between 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Like 6 being the bare minimum, like anything less then I'm just like a zombie. 8 hours is the perfect amount. 9 hours is alright, and anything over 9 hours then I'm gonna feel like a zombie again. Now a really good way of checking if you're sleeping okay is using some kind of sleep tracker. There are so many out there. I use the Fitbit Charge 2 and that's what I've been using to track my sleep. Before that I was using the Misfit Shine, which also works really well as well. Pretty sure they have different price ranges. I'm pretty sure the Misfit Shine is a little bit more affordable than the Fitbit, but that's just what I'm saying. I'm not sure. I'll have to check and leave the links down below for you guys. I wear this to bed on my wrist during the night, and then it tracks like when I'm asleep, and then when I wake up in the morning I can kind of see how restful my sleep was, because I do have moments where I will wake up after having 8 hours of sleep feeling like I should have slept great but I feel like crap, and this is one of the nights. Like last night was one of those nights. So then I had to look at all of the things that I did beforehand, and kind of I always make a note of, okay, I look at the sleep tracker and then sure enough it can tell me when I was in the deep sleep, when I was in a light sleep, and then like when I was awake basically. So as I said, getting a new mattress has been a huge difference for me because the way I was sleeping was so different on my old mattress. Don't get me wrong, I loved my old mattress. It was like just a big marshmallow, but that was a problem. It was too marshmallow, meaning that I got a lot of cricks in my neck. I was never comfortable sleeping. I would kind of do that thing where I just like sleep in a way that would just mess up my body. I'd wake up with injuries basically. So I've been testing it out for a few weeks now and I have been loving it. The difference between my old mattress and this mattress is that it literally molds to me. Like I'm not having to mold to the mattress like I had to with my old mattress. It is molding to me. So I haven't had any cricks in my neck or anything like that, and I've just been sleeping so much more peaceful on this mattress. So it was so easy to set up. All I did was literally order it online and there was free delivery, which is awesome. Came to my door like it said within 5 days, but it was there like within like 2 days or something like that, but they send you an email to say when you should be expecting your mattress. And then it was so easy because I'd been putting it off for a few days, like actually opening the mattress, not gonna lie. Opened it up literally in my own Scola messy way, just like cut off the plastic and everything, laid it out, and then it kind of just sprung up on my bed, which is really cool. And then it just like, just love the way it just holds me tight like Bay would, but Bay isn't here. I'll leave a link below to all of this, by the way, if you want to check Leesa out. But my next tip is something that I wish I could do myself, but I just don't do it to the effect that I really should, and that is just not having my phone around me before I go to sleep. I would say try to put your phone down 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Just don't have it around you. Do something else with your time. Even if it's like reading a book, listening to a podcast, listening to music, put that phone down. One of the bougie things that I like to do is to spray a little bit of pillow mist on my pillow. I wish I was bougie enough to have bought this myself, but I actually got it from the Sunborn Hotel. I went down to Gibraltar earlier this year, and it was such a beautiful hotel, and they had these little like pillow mist sprays, and I took one home with me because whilst I was there I slept so well because of the spray. And I'm assuming that it has lavender in it because it smelled like lavender. It does have lavender in it. It was so beautiful. It's a calming facial and pillow mist, actually like a Sunborn like product, so I don't know how I'm gonna get this here. I think there's a Sunborn Hotel in London, so I'm gonna go and find them and be like, hi, I'm just here to buy your pillow mist. That's all I want. And lavender is just such a great way just to get yourself calm and ready for sleep, and it's just something that I associate with going to sleep now, so I feel like this really helps as well, but I've like basically run out. Another great pre-bed thing that you can do is to have a nice cozy cup of tea. It is now summer, so I'm not drinking tea as much, but if you're still one of those people that can like drink hot drinks during the summer, I'd really recommend chamomile tea with a drop of peppermint oil. Like, yes, that is the one. That is my favorite thing. And the thing is, a lot of these things may not even really work. It's just that placebo effect because you associate it with calming down and relaxing. So it's good to create things that you associate with calming down and relaxing. That's the one. Don't drink any water before you go to bed, like huge amounts of water anyway, because you'll be waking up to pee a lot and that will disturb your sleep. Make sure you say goodnight to everybody like 30 minutes before you're planning to go to sleep so that nobody is still texting you, hitting you up. Just make sure you tell Bae, I'm going to bed, do not call me trying to talk some pillow talk up in my face, like please don't. I always make sure I say goodnight to my family like an hour before I'm going to sleep, so I usually just like say goodnight to them, come up to my room, and then I know no one's gonna bother me and come and say something to me, just so I'm relaxed and ready to go to sleep. Another tip I have for you guys is to make sure that you don't work in bed. You'll associate sleeping and relaxing with work, so you'll find it harder to get to sleep in your bed, and that's something I've really had to start doing. So this is something you guys have been asking me about so much on Snapchat, but this is the I Can't Sleep journal. What it says on the front is, a journal for passing the time when insomnia strikes and my brain is circling in on itself, cannibalizing the trivialities of the day and exaggerating the ticking of the clock, reminding me that every minute spent awake is another minute closer to when I'll have to get up. Though many of the great artists and sages were insomniacs, and that's part of how they got so much done. So if I can't sleep, I might as well write and channel my misery into something productive. So this journal, my sister actually got it for me for my last birthday. So I was having a lot of trouble sleeping last year, so a lot of the presents my sister got me were to do with helping me to sleep better. So I always do Snapchats of the different quotes if I have a really favorite quote. You guys probably can't see it all the way from there, but this quote says, "You can't stand up to the night until you understand what's hiding in its shadows." That quote was by Charles DeLint. I haven't been to sleep for over a year, that's why I go to bed early. One needs more rest if one doesn't sleep. Evelyn Waugh? I hope I said that right, but yeah, that's another quote for you guys right there. This one was one of my recent favorites, which was, "We are dying from overthinking. We're slowly killing ourselves by thinking about everything. think. You can never trust the human mind anyway. It's a death trap. And that was by Anthony Hopkins. And I guess that's why a lot of people find it difficult to get to sleep, because we're constantly thinking about everything going on and all of that. But what I like to do is use this journal to write down all of my feelings and everything like that. And I've been writing a diary since I was about 11 and is inspired by the books that I used to read. So this has been so helpful for me. It has changed as I've gotten older. It used to be a lot about trivial things and fun things like boys, friends, and everything like that. And I still write about that, but now I kind of use it as an outlet to kind of let out all of my worries. So something I've started doing when I'm feeling super anxious and really upset and I can't get to sleep, or even just sometimes I write in it throughout the day, is I write a little column where on one side I'll put the problems and on the other side I'll put the resolutions. So for example, if I have a problem like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay rent this month, then I come up with a solution on the next one. Luckily I have yet to have that problem properly, but we all have money problems. We all get that worry that, oh my gosh, my friends hate me. So I kind of make a list of why I think that is and how I can solve that. And it's just, it lifts it lifts a weight off my shoulders, because then I can start working on all the resolutions, and then as soon as I'm done, I feel so much better. But any hoozles, I'll leave a link to this journal down below. It's such an awesome journal and I've been loving it. Last but not least is something that I will have to show you when it gets later at night, but I will cut to it now. And these are my aurora lights. You guys always ask me about these as well on Snapchat. I absolutely love these lights. My sister actually got them for me because, one, I really want to visit the aurora lights in Iceland in particular. I know they're like in northern Scotland as well, you can see them at some times of the year, but I'd love to go to Iceland and stay in one of those like little igloo dens and just like watch the lights. It'd be so amazing. These, everyone's always asking me about what these lights are, where I got them. I'm not entirely sure because it was a present from my sister and she's not entirely sure where she got them either. So what I'll do is I'll find similar ones and then just like put them in links down below so you guys can pick whichever one would suit you and your room and everything like that. If you guys have any tips of your own on how to get to sleep easier, then please do comment down below, because I know so many people struggle with sleep. I struggled with sleep for the longest time, and even now I've been having a lot of restless nights, so I need to really get serious about all these tips that I said in these videos, because when I say these tips, it does not mean that I am perfect. It just means that these things have worked for me in the past and I need to start putting them into effect. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to go and check out Leesa. My mattress is literally the one and I'm loving it so far. So I'll leave a link to it down below so you guys can go and check them out if you're looking for a new mattress or anything like that. They're so affordable and so comfortable and so easy just to order to your door. If you want a new mattress, I'm obsessed with my mattress. Like, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.